YouTube's, and if my browser loads, we'll be on. Did it just go away? It just went away.
It went away where?
It just went away on Facebook. Oh no, there it is. I found it. Don't worry.
Okay, I won't worry.
It's there. And it's going, and we're on Facebook. Oh, this is weird doing this without our disclaimer. We have the Can Ham disclaimer.
Yeah.
And now I'm hearing my echo. I guess can we talk about this for a minute?
What do you want to talk about?
About how Facebook's live video integration is the worst. It is awful. It is the worst. Good discussion. I'm glad we had this moment together. I feel better now.
Facebook sucks. I feel good.
It kind of does, but we have a show to do here, or at least I want to get this edited. Yeah. I want to get this edited before midnight tonight. So
yes.
Tonight's episode of the Science Enthusiast podcast is brought to you by the Maplewood, Missouri Department of Tourism. Domestic abuse is a sensitive subject, and all good Maplewoodians, because I guess I don't know what you call somebody from Maplewood.
Let's go with that.
Maplewoodians know how to keep their mouth shut about domestic violence. That's why in Maplewood, Missouri, it's an actual fucking law that you can't call law enforcement more than 2 times in a 180-day period to report domestic abuse. Otherwise, you might get kicked out of town, which is a real actual thing that happened, and I'm not making this up. Because after all, what better way to prevent... This is why we had it. Because after all, what better way to prevent the hassle of ensuring the safety of domestic abuse victims than just making them go away?
What happened to her?
She moved to St. Louis, and her abuser stabbed her.
Well, Maplewood, fuck you. Can I say that?
I mean,
it's okay. Can I just tell them to go fuck themselves? It's a town.
Real thing.
You sent You sent me this story. I mean, you sent me a link to this. I looked at the title of the link and was just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Then I read it and I was like, you've really got to be fucking kidding me. This is real life.
Nope.
Not
it's
kidding.
A real thing.
Not kidding. So there's that. Hey, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. I mean, we are starting this interview. We just recorded with Dr. David Gorski for
the past
episode
hour.
Next month. Who knows
episode
when that'll
something.
come out.
It's episode something.
Episode 50 something.
Mm-hmm.
But now we ended that one talking about physician-assisted suicide. So I mean, why not talk about something equally depressing to start out the show? But I mean, hello and thank you for listening to the Science Enthusiast podcast, or we're sorry, why not both?
We're definitely sorry.
My name is Dan Broadman, and as always, I'm joined by my pretty alt-right friend, Natalie.
You must have done that.
I did not write that. Did you?
No, I didn't. No, this was an old one. This was an old one.
So the integrity was compromised.
No. Well, yeah, because I didn't do it. But yeah, I'm Natalie, and I'm really happy to be here with you, Dan, on episode 49.
She's not a Nazi. She's not a Nazi.
I'm not.
Hashtag not a Nazi. Oh, Natalie, not a Nazi.
Just let's not.
Hashtag,
so anyways.
Well, that'll be trending by the morning.
Even though the
episode doesn't come out until noon.
So it's already trending right now. It's already
trending. It's somewhere. In some alt universe. Oh, yeah. Full circle.
Oh. Hate mail directed to at NC Noel at Twitter. Let's just get it out of the way now.
There's no hate mail. Not in this version of the multiverse.
So all right. So let's talk about something kind of cool, right? So this is episode 49, Neil Carter's episode. Awesome. Super stoked for people to listen to that interview. But so that means next week we will have done this for 50 episodes. Which, I mean, did you think we'd make it to our this far? Almost a full year?
I didn't think we wouldn't, but there's no reason that, I mean,
that's true.
We could just continue. We could just do a podcast a day. Doesn't mean anybody wants to listen to it or anybody would download it.
Oh yeah, this is it has really, I mean, no significance other than a cool number, because really people could just hate us, and I mean, I'm sure some of them do. But so anyways, for episode 50,
But I mean, to not to interrupt, but to what I was saying, because I'm the man, the man saying is always important. Hashtag
Stop dansplaining me. Stop.
Stop Natalie explaining me. Stop woman explaining me. We like a couple weeks ago went over 150,000 like all-time downloads of the show. So
Yay.
That's not insignificant.
So thanks,
I'm
guys.
told. I don't know. I don't know what's good.
I like that number. I think that sounds fine. Good. So it's next week it's more than zero. So next week, to celebrate doing 50 episodes and more than 0 downloads, we're gonna do like an Ask Me Anything-ish episode. Ask us anything.
I believe the kids call that an AMA.
An AMA. So if you guys have anything you want us to talk about or any questions for us, send a message to us on Facebook
podcast or ScienceEnthusiast.com or message us on Facebook or message the
Twitter,
Facebook page or
whatever. Like ask us something somewhere on the internet and we might actually answer it. And give us some stuff to talk about. We're just gonna bullshit with each other for an hour for episode 50. So, really, really sorry already. And so this week, Dan has found a God of the Week. So
I can't take credit for the find. I can't take I didn't create this God. I didn't.
Well, no one could create this God. You've just chosen to worship.
Biologically speaking, somebody did.
Okay, true. True, because
People did.
This is an actual human. Sort of.
Our God this week. He's might be a lizard person. We don't know. We can't prove he's not.
Yeah.
Is our God of the week this week is Press Secretary Sean Spicer.
What's he the god of?
The god of literally not doing your one fucking job and just walking out of her press conference without answering a single goddamn question.
Yeah, and still having the job.
Right, and so I was told about this that happened today. Like today is Tuesday. We're recording Tuesday. It'll come out on Wednesday or whenever you listen to us. But that happened today, Tuesday, May 2nd, in the year of our Spaghetti Monster 2017. Mm-hmm. But so I went to verify this and was like, let me read about this. Let me read what happened. And I couldn't find the story because, well, no, that's not even the thing. The thing is, like, I go to find it and then I see one of the first headlines. Sean Spicer's latest press conference could be his worst yet. Oh, great. I found it. Nope. That's from March 31st. Okay. Sean Spicer held a press conference. He didn't take questions or the whole truth or tell the whole truth. Oh, great. I found it. Nope. That's January 21st. Spicer slams reporters, but evidence doesn't match up. No,
it's like the whole idea of press conferences. He is always ready to outdo himself or do nothing or
it's impressive. Like I wish I could just not do my job and like you might get a little like shit for it, but like still have a job.
Right. To just show up, not give a fuck. And then like you just get to keep showing up and you get to do less and less and less. There are no expectations. Like you bring the expectations so low.
Right, and they're like Jeff Sessions is prosecuted. The Justice Department is prosecuting somebody for laughing at him during Congress. That's a real thing that's happening. Donald Trump tomorrow is probably going to sign basically a second version, national version of the Religious Freedom Restoration Act, called Religious Liberties. Liberty order or whatever. Yeah, because we need more legislation to assert the freedoms that we already have, because that doesn't not make sense at all.
The state of our nation.
Well, and then a couple days ago, we had who was it? Forget who it was. Said, "Hey, well, Trump has looked into having the ability to sue the press." So, I mean,
the press.
Why do we need any of that?
we're like really, really positive today.
I just, you know.
But sometimes it's like you just have to, it's the reality. It's the life we're living, the world we're living in. Donald Trump's America.
But
what's real anymore?
Who knows? But we have a good interview coming up here with Neil.
We do.
So
yeah, it's really good.
We'll do that.
So listen.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Yep, let's do it. All right. So then this is the internet stuff is because of Emily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go ahead. You go ahead and do that.
All right. Okay. So why we love the internet this week. Again, we started calling this section why we love the internet. It's more just evolving into like the internet. It's a thing that brings us things and ideas. So so Emily posted a link for me saying that somebody in the New York Times wrote that like we should say nice stuff about Donald Trump, or like to try to, you know, a challenge sort of to say some nice stuff about, say some nice stuff about Donald Trump.
It's filed under positivity, which is
so
mildly
amusing.
Like
so here's the challenge for us is to say some nice things about Donald Trump. And so Emily, who gave this suggestion for this particular reason of whatever, the internet. So she says, and this is true, that Donald Trump is good at welcoming / complimenting / all around bolstering cruel dictators. True. I think
it would be honored to talk to Kim Jong-un. So
yeah. So there's that. I think he's good at just making sure that his kids have jobs.
I think he's good at distracting people from actual problems that he has or character flaws or really just life.
I think he has a really good command of American history, particularly the Civil War.
I haven't even
don't
that yesterday.
Just don't.
And I was like, that's enough internet.
That's enough internet. Go home, America. You're drunk.
You're not even drunk. You're just.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know. So yeah, guys, like you should all start saying nice things about Donald Trump because he is our commander in chief, somehow. And I think we could, you know, just instead of even talking, just play some silence because there's really nothing else good to say. Just have a moment of silence for all the good things about Donald Trump.
Well, we had a moment of silence till you ruined it. It's
I ruined
ruined
everything.
Now.
I'm a woman.
It's ruined.
I'm used to it. Ruined. I'm used to it. So yeah. All right. So now you're gonna thank people for giving us some money, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, and if you like our show and you, I guess, kind of don't like money or like want to not have as much money, you can give us money at patreon.com/TSE podcast. And we give you like stuff early and we say your names and I mean, we like you. And then you get into our like super cool Facebook group that is on, I mean, it's on Facebook. So, I mean, that's cool, right?
Yeah.
Right, guys?
And they just get our love.
I mean, just like, mostly from you because I have a cold, black, dead heart. But if you want to be just like Michael and Trevor and Nathan and Alice and Crystal and Michael and Magnus and Savannah, she probably hates me for saying it like that. Everybody hates me, so it's okay. Felix, Amanda, Chris, James, Sarah, and Josue, we would be incredibly grateful. If you don't want to give us money, that's cool too. Just, you know, we appreciate you listening. You can give us 5-star rating on iTunes, or apparently you can rate us on Facebook. I guess if you want. Maybe. I don't know what good that does. Or check out all the things that we do at scienceenthusiastpodcast.com. Natalie's page, my page, or pages, or I mean, we're just kind of everywhere. It feels
there's a lot of places. There's a lot of places on the internet, and we're sorry.
Yeah, goddamn.
I know.
It's exhausting.
It is. It's a lot.
Why don't you hit us with a quote?
All right. So the quote is, Your actions speak so loud, I can't hear what you're saying. And this quote, so this was put in a Facebook post that, in the comments section of a Facebook post by Neil Carter's girlfriend, Lauren. And she said this was something that her 8th grade teacher, Mr. Horton, used to say a lot. And I just thought I like it. I like it because, speak with your actions. Be a good person. Don't be a dick. You can talk all you want, but, be better than that. And so this is what's kind of funny too, is I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm going to use it with a little credit to Mr. Horton. She said Mr. Horton taught at like religious school. And so I figured, okay, he's definitely never going to listen to this podcast. But supposedly this quote also comes from maybe a Bad Religion song, the punk band. So interesting, but I liked it. And
I mean, me just utilizing the internet as we go here, appears to be a Ralph Waldo Emerson quote.
Oh, so it's everywhere. Everyone uses it. Cool, thanks. So yeah. So there, Neil Carter's lovely girlfriend is represented in this episode too. And next week, come back. We're apologizing in advance because it's just going to be the two of us talking. Yeah.
We talked about not disparaging ourselves too much.
It's going to be awesome.
It'll be great.
It's going to be so good. But no, because actually it's up to the people that are listening to give us questions and stuff to talk about. So it's actually really this show, it's all on them.
Are you victim blaming right now? Are you victim blaming right now?
Yes, I am. That's what I do. What I do. Oh, yeah. Have a great week, everybody. Stay safe out there on the internet.
Or don't. I mean, I'm not your dad.
Or don't. We are not their parents. No.